We're going to ask you some of the questions of the 10 Commandments, but you got 10 fingers up. One of them we asked you, the 9th commandment said, did you ever tell a lie? Did you ever tell a lie? And what do they call people who tell lies?
Liars!
Very good. Now the 8th commandment says you're not to steal. Don't take anything that doesn't belong to you, regardless of its value. Have you ever done that?
No.
Don't lie to me now. I don't know if I can trust you. That's just laughing. See that? Search your conscience. God is your judge. Never taken anything that doesn't belong to you. A pen, a paper clip, a candy bar. Yeah. You have? All right. Yeah, all right. And what? Hold on. And what do they call people who take things that don't belong to them? Hold on. It's better for thieves. Thieves, there you go. Thieves. All right. So the 3rd commandment said we're not to commit blasphemy. Blasphemy, very good. You take a holy God's name and use it like a swear word. You know, like J-C-G-D. You curse it. You ever done that? Yeah, done that. All right, here, you all done that. Here's the problem with that. In the Bible, it's specific. It says that God will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. He's very serious about that. You know, here, our culture, they swear like they're breathing air. One more, we're done. The 7th commandment says that you're not to commit adultery. But before, hold on, before you answer that, here's something now. Jesus himself said, if you just look at another person and you lust after them, you have already committed adultery with them in your heart. Have you ever looked at anybody with lust? Have you ever looked at anybody with lust? All right, now I'm going to try to do some easy ones. Here you go, ready? But they don't want to be disgusted. They look at lust. They pick and choose. Here we go. Watch out. Careful. I'm going to try to do it quickly. What's your first name?
Kiara. Mason like the John. Mika. Bree.
Okay, in your own admission, ladies, you're all liars, you're all thieves, you're all blasphemers, and adulterers at heart. Now here we go. If you had to face God on Judgment Day, one second, now listen, if you had to face God, this was your last night, so you're claiming to be a good person. Now watch, someone who lies, steals, fornicates, and blasphemes doesn't sound like a good person, does it? Does it sound like a good person? You may have, but you wouldn't be a good person. So, how would God judge you based on those commandments? We've only done 4 that you've admitted to breaking. Would you be innocent or guilty? What do you think?
Both.
Would you be innocent or guilty? It's not both.
There's the middle.
There's nothing in the middle. You're hoping you would be, right? Yeah, I know. So watch, here's a challenge. See, God is a righteous God, he's a just God, and he's a holy God. He's not a man, and he can't be in the presence of anyone who's a sinner. If you're a lawbreaker, you're someone he cannot be near. So, if you're going to be just with this, how do you think God would find you based on those commandments? Innocent or guilty?
And if we live a good life,
And if you never finish.
during which we love our family, take care of the people closest to us,
Right.
there's no reason we should go to hell. And if I want a woman...
Oh, wait a minute. What did you... Wait, why? See, what is this? What? Here, what was your first name again? Mason. Here. Here's a commandment I haven't asked you. The 2nd of the 10 commandments says we're not to create any graven images. No idols. Don't create an idol in your own mind. And here's what our culture has done. You have created a God in your own mind, one that agrees with you, so that whatever you do is okay with that God. And you're right, that God won't send anybody to hell. You know why? Because he doesn't have the power. See, he's just a figment of your own imagination. But the true God, the righteous God, and the just God, he must punish liars. It says so in 1 Corinthians 6:9. So just assuming if that was true, what?
If he wasn't if he's so forgiving, then why would we if he forgives us, then...
If, that's a big word, isn't it? You know, I think about if is a big word.
Okay, wait. He said that he will forgive if you go to confession, not even confession because that's Catholic.
No, that's Catholics. If you don't, then that doesn't count.
Whoa.
That doesn't count. I'll tell you why. Well, hang on. This is good. He has to forgive you?
No, if you ask him to forgive you...
He has to forgive you. It's done. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to make this a little bit graphic. Now watch. Do you have a sister? Well, how about one of you? I don't want to kill anybody here. How about you have a sister or a mother? Make it worse. Watch now. Look, don't get upset. I'm making an example. You're talking about rape? Okay. I rape your mother. Watch. I rape your mother, slit her throat, bury the body. Hold on. I know. I said I was going to make it harsh. 10 years goes by. They don't know about I done it, but because of DNA, they catch me. Because DNA. Let me finish. They catch me because of DNA. I'm just like you guys now. We're in the courthouse. Here you are in front of a judge, and the judge said that I am guilty, just like you guys are, right? You've broken man's law. In this case, we rape a woman, I kill her, and I say to the judge, Your Honor, please forgive me. Why is that different? Wait, but he's the judge. He's the guy in charge. He has to hand down. I haven't a clue, but guess what? He's not, watch, he hasn't been caught, and he's not being tried for it. I am caught just like you are. You're admitting to being that liar, thief, and fornicator. Now I'm in front of the judge. Can I just ask him, I'm sorry, forgive me? Because I hadn't done it since. I only did it that one time. It really bothered me. I'm sorry. Would he forgive me, or would he make me pay the fine and do the crime? What do you mean? All right, let's go with that. He's human, and what? I could bribe him, give him money, and get him to let me go. Couldn't I? Couldn't I? That's right, but watch. But not a holy God, not a judge. I can't bribe God, and that's what you guys are trying to do. That's what you're trying to do. Yeah, you're trying to say, we love everybody. But God himself says, hold on, God himself said it's an abomination. Look, man was created to be with a woman. Not a man with a man. And you claim to be Catholic? Shame on you. You think the Pope would like you to have sex with another woman if you're a woman? You gotta be, what Pope do you deal with? Then why do you go to confession? What's the point of confession? And you keep doing it. Then you didn't, confession meant nothing. You're supposed to what? Repent when you do that. Wow. That's sad. I understand that. Look guys, here's the problem. When you break the law, you need to pay the fine for the crime you committed. If you were just speeding, make it simple. If I'm speeding down here and I get caught, wouldn't I have to pay the fine? Yeah, wouldn't you have to pay the fine?
Okay, I have another one.
Yeah, another one.
If you're in this country,
I am in this country.
there are laws, but I don't live in your country, in your spiritual country. I don't have to believe in your laws.
Wait a minute, you mean it's okay in your country to murder somebody?
No.
Yeah, that's the same thing here. Whoa, what's the difference? Oh, that's crazy. How about stealing? Can you steal from one another? Is that okay in your country? Does that let you go? Really? Wow. So it's okay to murder, steal? How about lying?
My biggest problem with the Bible and with your God is that he doesn't believe in my sexual orientation. And I shouldn't be punished and go to hell. But God loves everyone. And in the Bible says...
I guess you said. So you're making your own rules up. You've broken the second of the Ten Commandments. And that's what everybody does. Everybody said it's okay to kill somebody. What?
Where exactly in the Bible does it say?
Where does it say you can't be a lesbian? He said it's an abomination for a man to lie down with another man, or a woman to lie down with another.